outside. I make your dreams come true when you wake up. And your looks just the same without no makeup. Had to pull up on your mama, see what you made of. Ain't gotta worry about them comers cause my cake up.
So it's Kiwi back with another video. So this is gonna be a story time about a time when I went missing. Yes, I did go missing. So this happened back when I was about 12 years old. When I was 12, I was acting out a lot because you're almost a teenager, and when you get to those to that age, you just feel like you big and bad and you can do anything, and you have more freedom. Your parents give you more freedom, so you feel like sometimes kids run with that freedom or they decide to stay in place, But me, I ran with it, if you want to say that. So I'm 12 years old, and at the time I'm living with my grandmother and my father. My grandmother's around the age of 68, maybe 70-ish, something like that. So of course my grandmother lets me get away with anything. She's like the milk and cookie grandma, so I kind of took advantage of it just a little bit. But anyways, so I'm 12 years old and I'm in middle school. I'm just out there. I like boys. I like to hang outside. I'm talking gossip with my friends. Like, this is what 12-year-olds do. Trust me, if you didn't know. Some of them. This is 2000 and something. I was doing that. So, okay, back to the story. So, basically, one day, it was a Friday. Fridays, school is out. Everything is ready for party time, hangout time. That's it. It was in the middle of June, or maybe June-ish, like the beginning of June. I decided to go and hang out with a friend. I met this friend from my neighbor who I grew up with for 10 plus years, probably more than that. And she introduced me to this person, and we usually spoke on the phone like every night, and we didn't go to the same school, but we spoke every night. And this person went to my neighbor's school, so she kind of like introduced us to be friends. So now my neighbor friend introduced me to her friend from school, and now we're all friends. That Friday, I spoke to the friend who I had just met, and we decided that we were gonna meet up and hang out. Now, I asked my neighbor to come with me, but she couldn't because of whatever reason. I decided to go meet up with this person, and I was like, yeah, I've never met you before, but I would love to see you. We've only spoken on the phone, so I really want to match the voice with the face. So we decided to go meet up together. Now, we met up with each other around, I would say, 6-ish, because we getting out of school at like 2:30, 3 o'clock. So we met up at 6. Before I went to go meet up, my grandmother told me, Kiara, you must be home by 9:30. No later than that. You come yourself back upstairs at 8:30 or 9:30, something like that. So I was like, okay, grandma, and I went outside looking all cute. So I'm going about a mile away from home. She didn't even know. So I go meet with them, and when I get there, I'm surprised because I'm expecting them to look like, I'm expecting them to look good, but they look bad. So I'm like, oh no, I know I didn't travel all the way over here to come see you like this. I was so mad. I just decided to stay and hang out. I wasn't gonna judge this person because they weren't what I thought they looked like. You can be fooled. Someone may sound a certain way on the phone, but when you actually see them, they don't look like the voice. They look totally different. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna put that to the side, and I'm still gonna hang out with you because we're cool. I've gotten to know you, and I've enjoyed your company on the phone. So why would I act stink now because I see you and you're not what I expected? I decided to go up to the person's friend's house, and we went to go hang out there. So we're hanging out, and now I got there at 6, but now it's approaching like 8 o'clock, and I'm having so much fun. I'm like, dang, I gotta go home in a little while because it's gonna take me like 25-30 minutes to get back home from here. So what am I gonna do? But I'm having so much fun, like, I don't even want to go home. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna go home. I'm just gonna wait a couple more minutes and just hang out some more, you know? Like, let me just hang out. So I decided to hang out until it got around 9:30. Now, I was supposed to be home around 9:30, and I'm still here having fun, laughing it up, kiki, or doing all of that. But I don't even leave. I'm still talking and still hanging out, and I'm like just disobeying my grandmother's orders and what she said from jump. Like, oh God, I was a bad child. That's sad. It's approaching 9:30, and my friend says, you know what? I'm going home. So I'm like, all right, bye. Like, I'm hanging out with these kids. Like, they're fun. So I'm hanging out with them, and I ain't really was feeling you anyways like that. So bye, see you later. Cause mind you, I'm in middle school, and the people who I'm like in 7th grade, and the people I was hanging out with is like 9th graders. So they're like 7th grade to 9th grade. Like, it's like I felt special. Like, oh my God, I'm hanging out with, you know, 9th graders. So then it's like 9:30, 45, 10 o'clock, approaching 10 o'clock. And I'm just thinking in my head, oh my God, I'm late. I gotta go, but I don't want to go. And I know when I get home, I'm going to get yelled at. And I probably won't be able to go out tomorrow because today's Friday. So I'm going to want to go out tomorrow because it's nice weather. It's the beginning of June. The weather's good. I want to go outside tomorrow. But by the time I get home, my grandma's going to put me on lockdown. Like, y'all can forget about it. So what I decided to do was stay. I'm like, I'm already out here. So I knew I was going to get in trouble by the time I got home. And I was so mad. Like, I don't want to go home. But I know, like, I have to. But then again, it's like, if I go home, I'm going to get in trouble. And I don't know what's going to happen. Like, and I didn't want to do that. So I stayed longer. And that was like 11, 12, midnight. And I'm definitely not traveling at midnight at 12-year-old. So I decided to stay. I was like, hey. And the friend was like, I'm home alone for the weekend, you know. My parents went away, you know, to do whatever it was that they went to go do, and they won't come back until Sunday night. So you can stay. You can sleep on the couch. I'm cool with it. So I was like, okay, you know, your friend just left, but me and you were vibing, so thanks. You know, I'm only 12. Like, he know I'm only 12 too, but he don't really care. He like, you know, you're like a little sister to me, so you could stay if you want to, you know, as long as your parents don't care. And I'm like, no, they don't care. Like, why would they care? Like, hey, whatever. So I spend the night. I take a shower. I wash my little undies and stuff like that. And then in the morning, we wake up, and he decides to cook breakfast, like sausage, eggs, and pancakes or French toast or something. And I'm like, dang, this is like 5-star hotel treatment, like room service. Thank you. So I'm just feeling special. But I know in the back of my head, when I get home, my head's coming off. My parents ain't playing with me. They gonna get me. Like, it's Saturday, and it's even hotter than Friday. So I'm like, wow, this is cool. Like, I could still hang out, you know, like, I don't feel dirty, but I'm still fresh or whatever. You know, I still got the same clothes on, but hey, my undies are clean, my face, my teeth are clean. Like, I'm good. So I decide to hang out, and he's like, yo, listen, we're going to go outside, me and my friends, and we're going to go play basketball. So the basketball court is, like, right in front of the building. Like, you walk out of the building, and it's right there. Like, so I'm like, cool, I'm down. We could go, like, come on, we out. So we go outside. He goes to play basketball, and he's like, you want to play? And I'm like, yeah, I want to play. So we playing basketball, and it's approaching, like, maybe 4 in the afternoon and 5 in the afternoon. So I'm still thinking back in my head, like, yo, what am I doing? I'm out here. I'm scared to go home because I know when I get home, it's lit for me. Like, it was like, okay, I'm gonna get yelled at. I'm not gonna be able to go outside tomorrow. I'm gonna get smacked upside my head. I'm grounded for life. Like, I was basically at the point of grounded for life right now because, you know, it's been a day and a half and nobody's seen me. Well, almost a whole day and a half. I didn't call. At this time, I'm only 12. Right now, I'm in my 20s. Back then, if you had a cell phone, your parents had good jobs, salary job, benefits, and everything. If you had a little, you know, because you might have had a little Nokia phone or something, you know, those phones with the green screen, no touch screen, none of that. You might have had a two-way pager or something, a beeper. Okay, I'm ODing with the beeper, but you might have had one of those little phones that chirp like a bleep, a Boost Mobile bleep. If you didn't have that, then you know there was no way of contacting your parents unless you called them on the house phone. So I didn't decide to call nobody on no house phone, and I didn't have a cell phone, so my parents couldn't reach out to me either. And they didn't know these people, like they didn't know who I was with. These were people I had just met not too long ago. So so now it's Saturday and it's about to be 6 or 7 o'clock and we're still outside. People came outside, people playing basketball, they got radios outside, girls are playing double dutch, you know, it's just a party. I go across the street, I'm getting Chinese food because I had like $5 in my pocket. So I'm like, let me go get some Chinese food. And yes, that's when Chinese food place was only $5. Remember that? And it's about 6:30. He's like, yo, we're going to Skate Key. You want to come? I'm like, yes, why not? Like, this is fun. It's Saturday. It's great. I'm about to hang out with high school kids.